Can't believe it, but...
Are you actually doing a video today as well?
We're going to film today, well. There's no other reason for me to be it, really, is there? What are you saying?
I suppose not. I'm going to quietly wait until the mud is dried up a bit.
Right, look at that.
Willie's going to get out there and clear the mud off the track.
Is he? No.
That's what happens when you're an old veteran. You don't have to get out there early and get the mud off the track. The bike's really dirty.
So look at this. Look, this is impressive.
So I got a new mat.
Look at that.
Look, I can get rid of these and have one. I'm currently working on my bike.
Why protect? Look. You don't know what you're doing, do you? They set this
Here
up.
we have a ratchet stretch.
Wait, a ratchet strap.
A ratchet stretch.
Is that what we have? See, look, so we set up this shot so Jake could look like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I've just adjusted my chain to the perfect measurement.
Oh yeah.
And look at that, look. Lovely. Couldn't ride it, could you?
I mean, you can't clean it either, apparently.
See, it's bad to clean bikes too much.
Right, go on then, talk.
Well, you asked me about the academy a minute ago, but it wasn't the right time. So I better explain it. So if you zoom in on that.
Zoom in on this. TRU7 Honda Racing, we've had it.
So here we have it. Yeah, so we are sponsoring and starting. We've sponsored Dave for a couple of years, but obviously I was on the team, so you know.
Still are on the team, mate. Still retired.
But we wanted to do something a bit more this year, and it made sense. I kind of put emphasis on bringing a couple of young riders into the team if we were going to be a bigger part of it.
And who we got?
And we've got Callum Green and Charlie Heyman. So Callum, I was actually teammates with him a few years ago, but he's sort of done a bit of enduro and now coming back into the motocross world a bit.
You don't have to pretend you're still working on your bike.
No, I've got a bit of wire hanging out of my grip. And then Charlie's he's been doing good in the schoolboy stuff for the last couple of years. So I really wanted to get involved in that side of things because we haven't really got a great deal of young lads coming through. They seem to all come through and win all these British championships that they've created, and then get to adult and not a lot happens. And I think most of them are better riders than I'll ever be already at the age of 13 or 14, but they get made to be heroes so quickly in this country, and then they get into the adult ranks and guess what, they get hiding. So yeah, hopefully we can share a bit of knowledge with them, and you know, you've got to be tough to be a professional motocross rider at the top level.
Nicholls is tough.
Oh yes, mate. Don't worry about that.
Look at the tash.
Says Jihadi John.
Easy, son. Cameron's not pointing at me. Honestly. Yeah, but I'm consistent. It's been there for like years.
Can't believe you're rolling with it. So anyway, it's first day. They're coming here today. Josh Gilbert's come up as well. Conrad rode here the other week that I was away. Yeah, be interesting to see how they all get on. It's be a bit of a weird day for them because it's the first day on the bikes.
Mate, you look fast.
I'll give them a chance. Yeah, make me look quick I'll make the most of today. Today's my time to shine for the next 12 months.
There you go. This is a big ego boost. That's the only reason you come down. Yeah, there you go.
But no, I hope it just helps. You know, we want to push these lads on a bit, and the country needs these young lads to come through. You know, British World Championship now. There's not many British lads in there, but that's not all because of the riders. In fairness, that's because the championship's fucked. But
let's not go into too much detail.
Let's not go into too much detail. Start boring everyone to death. Yeah, hopefully we can get them pushed on a bit. You know, do a bit of riding with me throughout the winter. Give them an opportunity, obviously, with a team and a bike. Good bikes, good team. Toughen them up.
I've got to spend time with you.
Well, not too much time, but enough to get them.
So let's go for it. He's leaving now. We've got to go for a walk. What are you saying?
Not much.
Look at him, look, he don't know what to say. Look, he's not.
Yeah, I've only just got the kit on. I need a minute.
Look at that, look.
All fresh and everything.
First ride out, son.
Yeah,
looking forward to it. Where you been? You've been on holiday, son. You ain't even a rider anymore.
Yeah, I know. I've been on holiday to Tenerife for a couple of weeks, but got back like a couple of weeks ago and been training again, and then come down here for the first ride.
See, look, you're not ready for vlogs yet. You're gonna.
No, I've just been to the toilet, getting pulled in for these vlogs already.
That's how it's gonna happen. This is all year, mate. All year. Look at it.
Oh yeah.
You haven't peaked yet, Josh.
Yeah.
That's what you said. You haven't peaked yet.
Well, hopefully not. Anyway.
I reckon you peaked when you went to the States, mate, and you fell off. That was the peak moment, wasn't it?
That was peak of this year. That was actually. It got me a lot of followers though.
Yeah, of course it did. That's all you got to do is fall off, and that's how you become famous.
First round, had a nobody come in and nearly top 10, and then the second round, send it down the track, innit?
Yeah. How's the track, mate?
It's good actually. Yeah. Pretty.
What are you reckon?
Huh?
What are you reckon? What do you know?
Right, really? It's fucking good, isn't it? Better than being at work, isn't it?
Well, how many more are you doing?
I don't know. Do a little bit more. Enjoying it though. It's good to have the young'uns about, isn't it?
Mate, he's going to have you up.
I think they've done pretty good considering how hard.
He's how well he's adjusted.
Huh?
I think he's adjusted quite well.
Yeah. It's not an easy adjustment. And with the track. With the track like this. Definitely not easy.
What's that mean, son?
This is my bit.
Don't you be waving your spanner around to me, mate. Careful, careful. What's going on here?
I'm hiding.
What? You're always hiding. Why? What are you scared of?
Vlog life.
You got to be involved, mate.
No.
Rob, like,
There's
embraced
YouTube Will over there.
No, Rob embraced it. Why won't you? What are you afraid of?
Not really keen on the old.
You don't have a choice, though, mate. People want to see you.
I'm not very heavy. I know I look a tank, but
I have no words. This is tank, mate. Not the viewers don't get to see that.
That's Cartman.
Cartman. So listen, you're not very nice to me. Oh, look, you're on me.
You brought it on.
Jesus.
You brought it on. It's that beard.
It's the beard.
Yeah. Let me film it. Let me show everyone the beard. Let's see Jihadi John. Jihadi John beard.
Why are you being a hater? Look, the beard's on, mate.
What do we think to this?
It's Movember, isn't it?
I don't know, I'm not sure. It's like some religious thing, I think.
Do you reckon?
What do you
It's
reckon?
ginger, isn't it? It's just, that's the thing, isn't it? I don't know why it comes out like that.
It's just a big strap.
What do you reckon? That's the first time you've been behind the camera, isn't it? What do you reckon?
How do I zoom in? Give it a bit of that.
No, it's the back one. The back
Back
one.
one, is it? Yeah, look at that.
There you go. 240. Stop talking shit over there. Look. Let's go on the comment then. Let's go on a walk.
You need to get rid of that chin strap. No, I'm sick of this camera already.
Oh, you're already bored of it.
Oh,
Look.
mate, already.
See, look. I'm a unit, mate. Shoulders are built.
You need to be interviewing him. He's going better
Who's that?
today now. Look, Charlie.
Oh, look, no, you don't like the camera. What are you saying, son? Are you on fire? First session already on fire.
So they say, yeah.
Come on, what's the track like? First time up here?
It's mega. It's technical though. Proper technical, like the jump, it's just jump after jump and into ruts and that, but it's good, it's a good place, like. Wish it was a mad garden.
You're still talking like, yeah, one of those kids interviews, isn't he? What do you reckon? I'll just get abused, don't I?
You deserve it though.
What? What's that all about? Look, I come over here for a bit of moral support and that.
Do you give it large?
I do, yeah, a little bit. I just talk shit.
Anyway, where's Elliot? Anyway, your little
There he is,
sidekick.
Elliot. He's not my sidekick, mate.
little
I'm Big
mate.
Elliot's sidekick. Come on then, what are you saying? That's bike height, that's a track.
Track's mega.
You ain't been invited up here since you left Honda, have you?
No, not been allowed.
So
No.
you're allowed back now.
Got the royal invite, and I.
Boy, it's a big invite though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, track's mega. It's so good. Down my way, it's like just slop. So you're 2 months off. It's a bit of arm pump, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
God, be more entertaining, mate. God,
There ain't much more. I'm just trying to get round at the minute.
This morning. Jesus.
I'm still just trying to get round.
Too early, is it?
Although Jake has,
You reckon shapes today?
yeah, he's flattened a nice jump. You need to get out there early actually before the ruts come in, because you can go a little bit sideways today.
Yeah, I'll be out in the next one. Get off of Tinder, mate. What are you doing?
Tinder, yeah. Not on Tinder.
Grinder then.
Don't start rumours like that.
Grinder.
Pushing the boundaries, isn't I?
Jesus Christ.
Jake will have me for that.
He will.
But on Hondas you can push the boundaries, can't you? A little bit.
What? I don't know. Look at you. Look at you plugging already. Look, you can't get off it, son.
Did you get the jump though?
I did, yeah.
That was the main one. I'll tell you what, the wind's bad now.
It will be. You're still hitting that thing though. We haven't even spoken about that, how disgusting that is.
It's not actually that bad.
It looks horrendous.
It's not that bad. There's been worse.
It's been worse.
Down in Trentino was a lot worse than that. Broke 3 wheels up down there. It was that heavy.
Look at that. Just telling everyone, isn't it? Look.
Yeah, we won't say what wheels I was running,
What do you reckon then? What's the bike saying? New team? Well, old, return to the old really, isn't it?
but fast.
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 Fast. Jesus.
That's all I'm going to say.
How you doing, Jake Nicholls?
I'm alright. I'm a bit gutted I've got to leave, to be honest with you.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Got to go and meet some people.
Yeah, important thought.
About a bit of business and that, you know what I mean? Bit of wheeling and dealing. Yeah.
What is that?
Well, that was my lunch until I looked at my phone and realised I'm actually out for lunch with these people, so could be worse, couldn't it? But I would much rather stay and do another session, especially as the track is extra nice today after a bit of wind. But
you going to do a bit of an announcement?
Yeah, we've got the big announcement today.
What is that?
Yeah, I've decided that I'm going to ride the UK Arena Cross Series.
That change.
Starting in Aberdeen, moving across to Belfast, down to Birmingham and then ending in London. I think
Why? What happened there? What was the full process?
Well, I've always kind of like, I did Bercy years ago, that didn't I? And absolutely loved it. And
I thought you said that was a bit.
well, it was disastrous, but I loved it. And I've always kind of like had that missing thing, and yeah, and obviously I'm not doing any more motocross stuff, like British Championship and that, so it sort of, it made sense. Well, it didn't make sense at all, actually. No, it doesn't make sense at all. But I still ride. I want to keep riding. And then they announced it was going to be all British riders, and then like Tommy, Sean, and all the usual suspects, Matt Bayless, the Bayless brothers, Jack Brunel, and the list goes on. We're all signed up to it, and I'm like, actually, that sounds like quite a laugh. You know, there's a lot of respect between all of us riders, so it's not going to be like, you know, perhaps as cutthroat as when the foreigners were there as well. And yeah, just thought, why not? A good way to promote like TRU7 as well. We're going to get some customers to each event, and also try and like hopefully build up a bit of a thing so that like younger people get involved in it, like, because we didn't really have that platform. Like, I did it when I was like 9 years old, and then it sort of went away and came back a few times, and it's really like, it's a massive skill set that I feel like I missed out on, that the French riders and the Americans obviously have up their sleeve, which is so powerful. And I think if we can get the young lads involved in that in a safe series with a good sort of atmosphere around it, it'll be fun. And yeah, and selfishly, I just fancy a little bit of a tear up, to be honest, and a bit of fun. Going to do it on a 250. I think it's an open class, but I think 250s go to the line first. So I think Subiras went out on a 250 the last couple of times. So. But yeah, just have a bit of fun, enjoy it. You know, hopefully get some support at the events, but take, you know, friends and family to the local one probably and that as well, and just have a bit of fun while I can. Still only 32, mate, so I've got a bit of time left. So we had the team here, obviously Josh Gilbert on the 450, but then the little TRU7 Academy boys have been here. So Callum Green and Charlie Heyman. They've been getting used to the new bikes and getting used to the track. It's actually quite bumpy at the minute, so it's a bit of a rude awakening for them. But they're all riding a lot better today. I think they're all a bit nervous and that yesterday as well. So it's been good, a good little shakedown for them. It's still well early days, so not really taking any notice of how quick anyone's going, but seem to be comfortable. And yeah, it's quite cool for me. Hopefully, first of many days like this to have a little tear up and keep me on the toes and keep the young ones. I can give them a little liven up every now and again.
You're going
keep
to
the belly off.
Managing teams for the rest of your life, mate. That's going to be you.
We'll see. I don't know about that.
Yeah, you love it, really. You can't step away.
I love it. Can't step away when you've done it all your life, can you? Look at that, steaming. Fucking smoke. Look at that.
Steve, you're wasting away, mate. Right, enjoy your time at well.
See you later.
In a bit.